All right, everyone. Here we are. We're gonna go face motor today. Uh, yeah. It This mod is great. I love it. I love the magic of it and everything, and I love the Viking summoner mods, the summons of it. I think next time I'm gonna play again. I don't know if I'll record it or not, but I'm going to try to combine the two mods to see if I can get them to work together, because that is just like they're just so good that it would be perfect for me if I could get them both um to uh work together, because yeah, they're just so good. um let's go over here. Let me throw my stuff in. Let's get my last farming in here. Yep. I do have some wolves now. Well, one wolf right now. Just found this little dude when I was trying to farm something up and never got it. That's one thing though. A couple of these trophies are hard to get that it wants. So right now we're rocking the frost set that you get by going through the mountain. It doesn't make you do frost damage or anything, so it's fine. It actually just gives you plus 10 elemental, plus 10 blood magic, and you move with winter in your wake. Each steps leaves a mark of frost. Basically, you get a footprint effect. It doesn't do anything. It's just a cool little footprint effect for wearing the three parts together. So that's kind of cool. I get a lot more Ida regen and more armor. I'm at 46 armor. With the old set, there's like two less armor per piece, so I would probably be like, I don't know, 38 or something armor, and it's only plus 8 to the stats, and that's it. So, yeah, as long as I'm not using the book, I'm not going to be doing frost damage as well. So, this is just that one does poison. I did already make the book, it's off in here. This one, it just adds plus 10 to frost damage. Um, I have the ability to make the frost gleam stuff now, which is all total together 60 Eider. Um, and a pretty good bit of health and stamina in them as well. You need freeze glands, honey, and onions, and then freeze glands, crystals, and great orph eyes. Um, let's see. This is the new crafting thing, the astral mirror. You get that when you get silver. Crystal, fine wood, silver, spirit of winds that you get out of the deal. These are actually in the decoration part. These things right here, the light spirit holders, and they're actually chests that you can put the spirits in. So that's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have put down all these extra chests here. These are all small iron storages, but they have a lot of space in them. So I was using them. I do have the Odin Plus thing over here. I did make one boat to do this up here to get to the deals, like I said. I have an iron mine up here. There's a coal mine here. There's another coal mine here. Bone mass. Circling areas. This is a house that I have a portal in. It's next to two circling deals if I want to farm circling cores. You need to farm circling cores for this because the dim iter takes circling cores until you get to Ashlands, and that has just circlings watering around everywhere, and you get circling cores like no problem. You don't have to farm them again. There's Ek there. There's a spawn. I got all this copper mines. I had to go all the way up here just to get one tin mine. There was none in here in this whole area here. Going over here, then going south, we have the Modor base, and then I marked like frost caves where the eggs are. Motor itself has got marked. The silver mine WTF is a interesting one. I'll try and show it off as we go to fight Motor. It's a WTF because you can get. I was able to get in, but you can't get back out of it because of the way it's placed in the world. And I've got all these egg marks. This right here is a big old deal of planes. So if I was going to continue this, this would be another place to go to get planes. I think I haven't looked, but I think Ugalith is down there. No, I thought he was. Maybe that's another map I have a deal of. Where is Ugalith at? It's another elder. Oh, he's all the way over here. Okay, yeah. I think that it's on the if you head directly west from my place here from the spawn, if you hit directly west, you'll hit a swamp area with the bog witch deal, and it goes into the plains. Got some mountain area, but no border, and then up. If you wrap around the lake in the middle, or you could just head straight northwest from the bog witch. You just get to where Ugalith is up there. So that's interesting. Yeah, I probably wouldn't use this map as a complete map if I was going to go through the whole game, because I don't think I would be able to deal with Ugalith being so far away. There's a Ugalith next to a motor over here. It's past the other elder spawn I have marked on the map. It's like right in here, I think. Yeah. But yeah, so it was a lot of fun. I do love this mod. It's really, really good. I love the documentation they have for it and things like that. I do have the ability to make a crystal draw, which is the next weapon you would use after you beat Motor. You need Drake trophies for it, and it's a bow. Basically, you can use it like a bow. It's 13 iter use per use. It does pierce damage, and it can also backstab times three times because it's a bow. The other thing is you can make a like kind of a shotgun item. Let me see. What was the name of that thing? The frost spike. It's listed as a staff frost collar shotgun. So it's basically going to be like a shotgun. The problem is you have to get a trophy from a stone golem. I farmed for 5 in-game days for this thing, and I just couldn't get it. I did 5 in-game days, day and night, going around. I probably killed like 15 to 20 of these guys. Not one of them dropped a freaking trophy. So, yeah, I would probably change that in the config settings. Get rid of the trophy, or change it to like the Drake trophy, since I could get that easier. It seems like it's pretty bad. So let me get full up here on rested bonus, stuff like that. And we're just going to head over there. I was able to get to Comfort 12. Also, this is a little decoration from the mod as well. It's a little bookcase. It doesn't actually give you comfort, unfortunately. I have this place like I had in the last save. Four smelters, actually 6 kilns in here now. No, 5 kilns. I was able to fit like 2 more in here than I usually do. Well, actually, 1 more in here because I usually only have 4. I didn't make it as big as the other ones. Um, I guess I should show off because I did some different builds to see with the Odin Architect to see what I like. So this is just basically my normal, except for the iron gates and the arches. This is basically my normal smelting setup here with main storage in there. This is just a basic house. There's nothing special about it. I use the big floor pieces to make the floors and the walls from here, the wood walls like this that have a little bit different texture to them, a little bit darker texture. A little extra crafting area for the magic and the forge stuff. All the stuff like that. The Odin ship plus thing. Let's head up to boss 1. This is where I base out of if I want to go kill the elder, bone mass, stuff like that. Go to the swamp. So this is a nice one. Oh. Huh. My piece broke. I didn't know my piece broke there. Wonder when it broke. And also I'm wondering why it broke. Because it was working fine before. Let me see. There should be a... Okay, grab this. One here. If that's enough, because the big pieces usually cost a lot more. But I'm surprised that broke. I haven't had a problem with it before now. It should be in a big... This one? Excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, maybe it's the other one? That's the other one. I wonder why that broke, because that wasn't broke before. It shows up as yellow, so it should be fine. It's a really light yellow. That's green and that's green, so it should be fine, and I got supports on everything. So I'm not sure why that broke. But whatever. So this is a different little build I had. I just put together. I decided to do this. It's pretty basic. I don't think yeah, there is a bed. Okay, so there's a bed here, a little campfire thing, bunch of storage, workbenches over here, and I got these windows. They are hollow, so you could get shot through them. They don't actually have glass in them, but I thought I'd do this. It looks kind of cool in here. Doesn't have anything really, but it looks kind of cool. I'd have to change a little bit to fit the stone hearth then if I wanted to use those. But yeah, I liked how this one turned out. It's my standard campfire build right there. Also, right up here up the ridge is a Draugr spawner village thing, so I can farm Draugr here if I want to. Yeah, I liked how this one turned out. I might incorporate some of this, like the window thing, into other builds now. And then I have my motor base, which is actually pretty good. I liked how it turned out as well. It's another tall building. It was built tall to fit with the gate that's in the deal. So this whole gate right here is in the door section. It's this one right here. It's actually a pretty cool door, but it is really tall. It's 3 wall lengths tall. So if I want to build like something like really, really tall, I can use this as a thing. And there's a wooden door with windows. You got to have crystal for it. Got a hearth right here. Workbench to fix things. A forge to fix things with. Alright, so let's go and fight Motor here. I have my Arctic Sherpa pack on, so I have Featherfall, and I'm immune to the freezing effect. I don't need to use frost potions anymore. A Motor is pretty far away here. He's all the way over here at that section, so I've already gotten eggs over there put in. I think I emptied that. Yeah, I did. Okay. And if we see any stone golems along the way, we'll try to take them out to see if we can get that to see if we can get that trophy so we can make that thing after we fight Motor. But I'm not going to worry about it. Unfortunately, it's just they chose Stone Golem Trophy for some reason. I've only ever gotten one ever in every playthrough. So I've only ever gotten one. I've killed like probably 50 of them in the course of all these playthroughs with the magic mods, and I've only gotten one in each playthrough, so you can see how that turned out. Wonder where it is. Usually there's a stone golem spawn like somewhere in this section. Don't know where it is. If it spawned off them over here. Ah, there we go. That's where you are. Yep. Still nothing. I've killed him with the staff. I've killed him with the pickaxe. It doesn't matter. I just ain't getting one for some reason. I usually get at least one. But the game is saying not today. Another one. I hate this one. Yeah, nothing. I hate the ones that use their left hand as a weapon. The one that uses the right hands is always easier to deal with. All right. So we're on our own this time. Sure, can't eat nothing. There ain't no enemies that are around right this second. Yep, there's a Drake right there. Need that. Don't need that. I'm not going to be digging that because I actually raised all this up. This used to be a lot lower than the pedestal around here. Let's go. Where are you going to spawn at? Not sure. Ah, there you are. Gotten stuck a little bit. All right. That's a motor fight. Now, it sounds like there was a golem somewhere. Thought I heard one. Hmm. All right. Let's show you the silver mine. Go have fun with this one. If I can even find it again out here. There it is, right here. So yeah, I was able to get into this thing, but I can't get out of it. Because I can't mine enough. Maybe I can get out now. I can get in, but I usually can't get back out of it because I'm too tall. Nah, I got out. Okay. That's what I just needed to do. But yeah, I also had to mine a little bit to get in the first time. But apparently I needed to mine more to get out. Yeah, that was a hidden mine right there. It's hard to find. Alright, so we're gonna go back this way. Took a full in-game day to kill Motor. So, this is a little bit, but I was never in any danger of dying, so it didn't matter. Also, for some reason, those things are like really delayed when you switch things. Ah. Hi, friendo. Ah. It's a left-handed dude. Damn. I missed the riposte. De Perrier. Oh, get back over here. Even if you repost his wide arm swing, it doesn't actually, you can't, like, damage him. Hey, Wolfie. Hmm. I have more than enough crystals. All right. Yeah, I've already given my opinion. I love this mod. This is a really nice magic mod. I like the way it turned out. But I would be editing things, like I would be changing the stone golem trophy to something else, things like that. But yeah, this is a really well put together mod. I like the spells. There's only been one summon so far, so yeah, that's a thing. Um, uh, but yeah, that was interesting. So I need to make a crystal draw for next time. Make the crystal draw as my next weapon. And then keep great glaive bright, or carrying breath, sorry, for things. And change out my grimoire to this one for the frost damage. No, I don't want you to be there. Definitely not. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, now I'm doing frost damage. Let's see what the... It's just a ice bow. Oh, it works with the better archery mod. Or is that normal? Or is that normal that you can zoom in with it, I wonder? Huh. That's interesting. That's interesting. I wonder which one it is. How it does. Let's go test it out. Let's go see what it does against like Draugr. Let's see if any of them has spawned lately. Sometimes the spawns are real slow. I'm wondering if I'm too close or something with uh my workbench or something. It is all the way forward though, so I was thinking it wouldn't interfere with the Draugr village, but it does seem they spawn really slow. There was like 3 spawners in here. Of course, he's gonna die. He's just a little dude. Oh wait, why are the spawners gone? There was like 3 of the things left. Well, shit. No wonder there's nobody here. It's because they ain't got no spawners anymore. I wonder what the hell happened. That's weird. I'm wondering why they disappeared. Well, we can just head to the... You know what? It'd be a whole lot quicker if I just transported to the circling area. I was just going to do this because this is where the Draugr were, but there's no Draugr here anymore. I'm really curious what the hell happened to their spawners. There was like 3 of them when I last looked. I haven't had any crashes or anything, so I don't think that would do anything. I haven't had any lag spikes since I changed from Viking Summoner mod though. So could have been Viking Summoner that was lagging the game every now and then. So I don't know. Let me go pick up things over here. I haven't picked up anything since I was last over here, so it ain't gonna be much. Got some coal, got a trophy, got some more cores. The main thing is to get the cores. You do need a circling. I think you need a circling trophy for one of the things to make it in the mod, but I'm not sure. I want to see if I can find an abomination and see how much damage the crystal draw does to it. Because I don't know if it's weak to frost or not. I don't remember. I don't think it's weak to frost, but I think it's neutral. I hear one. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Alright, come over here. Doesn't do much at all. Okay. Wonder if it resists frost. Interesting to notice that the Iter keeps on refilling even though you're drawing your bow back. It only costs when you release. So that's interesting to know. So you can maybe get like an extra shot in every now and then. Also, kind of tanky now with the frost set. So that's nice. Let me throw all those in here. Stuff. Oh, I finally got an abomination trophy as well. That wasn't needed to make anything, so I never really went for it. Oh. Ah, one shot the leech. Interesting to know. And yes, it appears that Except for the abomination, everything else was pretty weak to it. Uh, Took 2 for the Dragar, but that Dragar was a 1-star anyway. So that was interesting. Really nice on the draw. I'm wondering if that's because I have so high skill in bows right now. Yeah, it takes 2 for the 1-star. I want to see an elite spawn in. Oh, my bow's gone. Wow. Okay. Yep, and I have no other damage. All right. It yeah, it takes a beating though. That's interesting. Excuse me. Hmm. Should bring my light deal with me when I come to the swamp instead of this thing, the carrion breath. Who's to say, was that another abomination coming for me? But doesn't look like it. Hey y'all. Thank y'all very much for y'all's sacrifice. Alright. But yeah, that's it's really, really nice. That crystal draw, I like it. I like getting to that point that you can use like different weapon types with the magic, the crystal draw. I wonder if they're gonna update it to where they do even more like that. Like you get the blast staff with the grave blight for the poison. You get just like a big old AoE with the Luminaris, does a spear, blaster for the grave blight. The frost stuff is shotgun and the bow. The next one is the fire collar set, and that's the last one apparently. You get flame breath, which is a thrower, a blazing ray, which is another blaster like the grave blight. You get a orbit of embers, which apparently is a ring, and the ember shards, which is just shards apparently. Interesting. And then there's the storm color, the totem color, and the wind color, which is all the alternate stuff. Except for the storm color, that looks like it's the next one. Okay. Hmm. The storm color is a shocker and a sphere again. The Tempest Eye and the Thunder Surge. You need a Soaker Soldier Trophy, Spirit of Storms, and a Trophy God Gajal. Hmm. It gives you lightning damage. Pierce on the Tempest Eye, which is the spear. Elemental Magic 14, Blood Magic 14. Your movement speed plus 10, jump height plus 10, jump height 10%, jump length 220%, resistance versus frost, resistance versus fire, weak versus poison. And then the lightning damage extra for the tome. And then the fire color set is 1414 with fall speed 5 meters a second, fall damage minus 100%. So you no longer take fall damage with the set. Jump height plus 30, resistance versus frost. And then the fire damage. The Orb of Ender summons 2 protected blades dealing fire 18/18. Cast Burning Halo. Uses 25% of your health. So that's your first blood magic one. Okay. Let's see. The Flame Breath is Fire 32, Spirit 0 to 6, and Iter use 3. So I guess you upgrade the staff. It doesn't go up in fire damage. It just goes up in spirit damage. And then your Blazing Ray is 130 to 136, Pierce 80 to 83, 30 Iter use. And then the Burning Halo, which is using your 20% of your health and 30 Iter. And then the Ember Shards is Fire 20 to 26, Pierce 18 to 83. Why such a big range on the upgrades? And then Iter use 5. That's interesting. Yeah, I think I'm going to do I'm not probably going to record it, but I'm probably going to try and see if I can get the 2 mods to combine and see if they'll work together. If I can get the summons from Viking Summoner and then the spells from this mod, I would be pretty set for the next time I want to play Valheim seriously. Where's my swamp chest? This one. But yeah, that was interesting. All right. I'm going to call it right here. I hope you enjoyed this little series of Valheim testing out the magic mods. If you do have any more recommendations, let me know and I might come back and do another one. But I think I've done all the major magic mods that are available right now. There might be 1 or 2 I missed. I want to see if I can do some other things. Because it just depends of what I can combine and what I can't. I know I want Viking Summoner. I know I want this Magic Supremacy mod. I'm wondering if I could put together something for melee like Warfare and its archery mod. The Magic Supremacy mod has an archery mod. Hunter Legacy. We also have Historical Heritage and then Eternal Legends. I might see what those are and see if I want to use them or not in the series as well. But it's mainly if I do this, when I do this series, I'm going to be using magic mainly. Not going to be using magic only because you can't start with magic, but mainly once I unlock magic, I'll be using magic only. So we'll have to see. I might run around with instead of running around with another like magic weapon like the Carrion Breath or something, I might run around with just a melee weapon of some type in case I run into something that can't be dealt with like the magic that I'm using. Like the stuff that's immune to poison in the swamp and stuff like that. I'm not sure. It just depends on how it goes. So, yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I'll see y'all next time. Okay? So, y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.